Tomorrow, Election Day. And if you're feeling like your brain's about to explode from one more political ad, you're not alone. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. We've hit a point that we'd rather listen to your car's check engine beep than listen to another campaign promise.
So before you snap and start yelling at your TV, we found something that might help you survive the madness.
And there's only one more day left of it.
Check this out.
Election Day is tomorrow. That means only one more day. You can do it. One more day of unrelenting, non-stop, soul-sucking, stick a pencil in my eye if I have to see another negative campaign ad. Just one more day, and it will all come to an end. That is, until Wednesday, when they start up with the next campaign. Democracy. Are we having fun yet?
You've been given the gift of time. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107. Good morning, I'm Prospector.
Good morning, I'm Kate. Daylight saving time ended yesterday, giving us an extra hour to do whatever the hell we wanted.
But if you're anything like the rest of this country, you probably spent it doing something on today's list of top 5 things Americans did with their extra hour yesterday. Here we go. Number 5, steal Reese's peanut butter cups from their kids' trick-or-treat bags.
Top 5 things Americans did with their extra hour yesterday. Number 4, complain about it being too early for Christmas commercials while shopping for Christmas.
Number 3, lose money betting against the Carolina Panthers.
Top 5 things Americans did with their extra hour yesterday. Number 2, shoo Prince Andrew away from their teenage daughters.
And the number 1 thing Americans did with their extra hour yesterday, got laid off from Amazon. There you have it.
For the brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
A small dog who went missing from her family's home in Mississippi about 5 years ago was reunited with her owners after turning up in a Florida city about 520 miles away. The dog is a Chihuahua and Dachshund mix named Penny, and she was found 2 weeks ago dodging traffic on a city street. The person who found her had her microchip scanned, and her owners in Mississippi were called. It's unclear how Penny made it all the way to Florida.
Thanks. We needed that. The brighter side of Prospector on Rock 107.
Yeah, they don't disappear. They rebrand. It's Prospector Show on Rock 107.
Yeah, I know. One day it's spooky savings, and the next it's festive freight deals.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. Nothing says Christmas spirit like a 10-foot animatronic werewolf wrapped in tinsel.
And they're not haunting your nightmares anymore. They're haunting your wallet.
Exactly. So get ready, because the folks at your favorite pop-up Halloween store, they got a brand new business plan.
Halloween was spooktacular this year, but we don't let it in there. Halloween City is now Christmas Town. That's right. We've taken our Halloween surplus inventory, sprinkled a little reindeer dust on it, and behold, everything in our store has been Yule-tidied up, and we pass the savings on to you. Pirate skeletons? Just call them Skitty Santa and throw them on your front door. Our blood-dripping candles become festive cranberry sauce dispensers, and everyone will delight at the appearance of the Christmas tarantula. We know that's not a real thing, but hey, help us out here, because we've got volume to move, and we need to get back to Florida. Costumes, you say? Who needs costumes? Well, think about it, kids. How can Santa pass your house by if the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers live there? The fun doesn't stop there. Grab a fake beard and a Dracula outfit, and you've just become the perfect Hanukkah rabbi. So bring it on down to Christmas Town. First 60,000 customers get a free werewolf ski mask with every purchase.
Rock 107. Now it's time for Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet?
You're kidding, right? Of course we don't.
This has been Does Pennsylvania Have a Budget Yet?
Hey, a little bit of fun on the phones. Good morning. I'm Rock 107's Prospector. And a guy named Dylan called me and said, hey, Prospector, I would love for you to pick on my wife, Marianne, prank her. We always have political discussions that often turn into arguments because of all the ads on TV. Maybe you could prank her with something like that. So I came up with an idea that I'm doing a phone survey for a candidate, but I can't tell her who it is. It's time for another Prospector prank call on Rock 107.
Hello.
Hi, yeah, I'm calling for Marianne Tripleton.
This is she. Nancy's calling.
Oh, yeah, hi. My name is Rick Wintermantle, and I know this call's out of the blue. We got your name off the registration of voter rolls, and we have an election, a primary coming up. I have a candidate that I'm representing, and I'm not here to solicit a vote or anything like that. I am, though, calling to see if you have just a second, if I can gauge your interest in certain topics, as the candidate I'm working with hasn't announced yet, and he wants to make sure he's representing his constituency correctly.
But how long is this going to take?
It'll be real quick. Question number one, would you say you lean more towards the liberal spectrum or the conservative spectrum in terms of your politics?
Probably more conservative.
More conservative, okay. Question number two, what's the biggest issue to you? Is it economy, social services, healthcare, or the environment?
The environment.
Okay, the environment's important. Okay. How would you describe yourself?
In what terms? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Like, would you say you're athletic, outgoing? If you had to kind of characterize yourself, what would you say?
What does this have to do with the candidate?
Well, what we're trying to do is gauge what our constituency will be interested in the issues he wants to represent, and how he can adjust his campaign to represent somebody like you better.
Okay, but I don't understand why my physical appearance has anything to do with my political views.
Well, not necessarily just your physical appearance. Like, what kind of person are you? Are you a Mac user or a PC user? Would
Even
you go
so,
to...
wouldn't that question have been answered in conservative versus liberal?
Well, the point is that there are certain trends amongst people and what their interests are. My candidate wants to make sure that he represents your interests. So, like here's a simple
somebody
one.
was the same interest as me, that's a liberal. That doesn't make any sense.
Well,
I think you guys need to rewrite your question.
look, this one's personal, but it'll make sense. What color is your hair? Are you blonde, brunette, redhead, or somewhere in between?
See, that doesn't even make any sense.
Here's the point. If you have an entire constituency who's all brunette, you know that the females in that are probably not as likely to be the type that would party as blondes
There's
do.
no way. I'm sorry.
It's scientifically provable.
No way that this is an absolute question.
Okay, all I'm telling you is
The first two questions were completely valid, but the next two questions on physical appearance, are you like this? There's no way you wrote these
all right,
questions.
I did write these questions based on previous research that we have because we're getting down to the nitty gritty here.
Where did you do your research?
I've been doing my research for a year. Where'd you do your? What makes you an expert? I'm an expert. I'm an expert. I'm the expert.
Because this is
I'm an expert.
ridiculous.
Really?
Physical appearance
okay.
has nothing to do with anything unless you're a model.
Okay, what would the next question you would ask?
I don't do this for a living, so why would I need to
Right,
ask any
I'm the expert.
questions?
I'm the expert. Get with
But
it.
you're not the expert.
Listen, I'm 100%
Clearly,
certain.
because I don't know where you did your research in a Dr. Seuss book or something, because this doesn't make any sense.
You want a candidate to represent you or not?
Who is the candidate you're even representing?
Well, he hasn't declared yet, so he doesn't want to say. He's starting a new.
So this is absolutely
He's starting a new
bogus.
political party. Have you heard of the Prospector Party?
No, what is that?
Yeah, Prospector Party. It's a new political party where you just make prank calls and put them on the
Oh my
radio.
God.
Marianne!
Oh my God. I'm over here like getting ready to track this number, hoping that you do not call
You're on
anybody
Rock
else.
107 right now. It's a Prospector prank call.
Cheese and crackers. Oh my
Your
God.
husband Dylan, he gave us your number and said you guys always argue about politics.
Well,
and
thank
should
you for the
call
laugh. I'll have words with him later. Goodness.
So I'm guessing you're brunette, right?
Something new. Sometimes it's something people should probably know, and other times it's more nuanced, closer to like fun fact territory. And this one is a mixture of both of them.
So a woman on TikTok named Isa is going viral for showing how the roof of her car was leaking. Now, it's a Subaru, which is why I asked you if you had a sunroof, because it's a Subaru, Kate. But it has a sunroof, and the damage was caused by an overflowing sunroof drain, which needed to be cleaned out.
Was someone going to tell me that if you have a sunroof, there's a sunroof drain? And if you don't regularly check it, you could potentially flood the interior of your car? Because no one told me.
A lot of people in the comments were shocked to hear about sunroof drains, and some even claim that she was lying. She's not.
Now, I had never heard of a sunroof drain until this morning. You evidently have.
I have, but don't you have a sunroof?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. I've had cars that have had sunroofs
Oh, okay,
before.
okay.
I never had to worry about the drains. But yeah, sunroofs do have drains that generally they do not require any maintenance. They automatically channel the water away. But if you do like off-roading, if you drive on roads with lots of loose dirt and gravel, park under trees, it's possible that they could get clogged.
Issa says, I learned that where I live, because it's so densely wooded and my drain hose gets clogged with leaves and tree sap and other types of debris.
All of this is wet. And then I go on Reddit, and the people of Reddit are like, yeah, if you have a Subaru, this is like something you should look out for. This is the first time I've ever had a sunroof.
You can always have them checked out when your car is in the shop, or blow them out periodically yourself. There's even tools for it online.
Yeah, experts say if your sunroof leaks, you should blow out your drain hose, which sounds like the dirtiest piece of car maintenance advice I've ever heard. Rock 107, and just a couple of minutes ago, we were talking about sunroof drains in cars, and then Nancy from Lake Ariel got on the rock lines. What's up?
Hi, I just want to call you about sunroof drains.
Yeah?
Okay, Toyota also has door drains, and if they don't work right, your whole door jamb will fill up with water, and you could hear it swishing as you're opening and closing the door.
So it's like Lake Camry or something.
We realized my sunroof had done so much water damage to the top that Toyota had to replace the whole interior. They had my car for 3 months for about $24,000.
I can't even remember to get my tires rotated, but yeah, sure. Let me add snorkel duty to my car maintenance list. It's now time to announce the winner of Prospector's Jam Bag of the Day, as decided by you at rock107.com.
We uncover the most baffling, ridiculous, pathetic, cockeyed, laughable, preposterous blunders in the world of misdeeds. Nominee number 1.
Look, I hate Halloween, but even I know there's no need to be this extreme about it. Some guy walked up to a Halloween yard display in Seattle and set it on fire. A neighbor chased him off, but no word on any arrests yet. It happened around 1 in the morning. The people who live there are known for their elaborate displays, and everyone seems to love it. Well, almost everyone. This guy walked up around 1 in the morning, kicked down a coffin that was propped up, dragged a Bob Ross skeleton into it, and set it on fire. Yes, Bob Ross, the painter. Once Bob was burning, the guy started grabbing smaller decorations and tossing them on top. The fire spread to a bush, and the whole house could have gone up. A neighbor across the street only noticed because he saw his cat staring out of the window. He chased a guy down the street while other neighbors put the fire out. It also started raining, so that helped. It's not clear if cops have any leads, but the story does have a happy ending. A bunch of neighbors came over the next day, helped clean up, and brought new decorations to replace the ones that burned. Even the Bob Ross skeleton has been replaced.
Nominee number 2.
Forget smashing and grabbing. Imagine strolling into a stranger's kitchen for a casual pour. That's exactly what went down in California. A homeowner in his 70s heads out for the morning, comes back, and bam, there's a woman parked at his kitchen table, glass of wine in hand, making herself right at home. He tells her to hit the road. She grabs her stuff and bolts. That's when he spots the chaos. Drawers yanked open, rooms tossed like a bad garage sale. So he calls 911. Cops swarm the block, track her down a few blocks away, and snag 31-year-old Sabina Blanco. She's booked on felony residential burglary, plus misdemeanor counts for drug paraphernalia and battery on an officer. She allegedly spat on one during the arrest. No word on the missing loot, but that wine? Yeah, definitely not on the house.
And the winner is...
the Halloween hater who set a Bob Ross skeleton and other Halloween decorations on fire. You're the Yam Bag of the Day, and we'll move on to Friday's Yam Bag of the Week competition. Keep it here for all the nominees for Prospector's Yam Bag of the Day, weekday mornings on Rock 107. Podcast so you never miss Prospector's Prime Cuts.